नई दिल्ली। कैप्टन्स प्रोफेशनल बास्केटबॉल प्राइवेट लिमिटेड (CPBL) ने बास्केटबॉल फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया (VFI) के साथ साझेदारी में आज एक प्रेस सम्मेलन के दौरान पी इंटरनेशनल बास्केटबॉल लीग (INVLP अंडर 25) के लॉन्च की घोषणा की। एक लीग जी शानदार अवसरों के साथ भारतीय बॉल का चेहरा पूरी तरह से बदल देगी। लीग की शुरुआत 15 जनवरी 2025 को होगी, जिसमें 6 टीमें चैंपियनशिप के लिए मुकाबला करेंगी। शुरुआत के बाद रोजाना एक गेम खेला जाएगा।
Which was a fantastic achievement, and I won't list all the other things, but thank you very much for being here. Can I also introduce Mr. Kulvinder Gill, who's the Secretary General, Basketball of Federation of India. Mr. Gill and I have known each other for a few years, so thank you very much for coming. Mr. Nadu, Treasurer, always a big smile on his face, so thank you very much for attending today. And then, of course, we have the people from INBL Pro, so Mr. Rupinder Bra, who's our chairman and founder, Mr. Abhishek Tyagi, who's co-chairman and founder of INBL Pro, and Mr. Dushyant Khanna, who's founder and director of INBL Pro. And a personal thank you to you guys while I have this stage, because you've allowed me to kind of live my dream within basketball over the last few years. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. We're also joined today by Mr. Justin Nilsson, who's the commissioner of the New Zealand National Basketball League, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. And like I said, there's a few other people that, and I'm sure I will miss some people, and also apologise for any mispronunciations. मैं पंजाबी हैं पर ज़्यादा नहीं बोलता. Bunty Pankaj Jyoti, Guruji, thank you very much for attending today. Mr. Hiran Nand, who's director from NFI, and Mr. Manish Gambhir, director NFI. And like I said, there's many other distinguished guests here, but thank you very much for attending today. So before I get going, can I please ask Mr. Adhavarjan to please come and address everybody, if that's okay?
Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. Swami Vivekananda. Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen. INBL Pro U25 League. Almost we are going to next year, 75th year in India. Almost a decades waiting for everyone, the league system. So I thanks all INBL founders. Sorry, I'm not well basically. All INBL Pro founders and all the owners, CEO Pravinji, respected our beloved brother Gulvinder Singh Ji and Treasurer Naidu sir, and all the league members, league panels members, Delhi presidents. Good afternoon, everyone, again. The great league, of course, we had a fight last year. Then we started the negotiations, and federations and league founders. Finally, we are going to start U25 league. Definitely this league, it is helpful for our college players, particularly our U25 players. I also requested the founders, the league have to start the next year. Not only the men, the women also we should start.
Committee is there, Basketball Federation of India members and the INBL
people, all technical people is the governing body. Every every season we are sit and discussion, then we'll go for the league every season. Yeah.
सर एक सवाल यहाँ से.
It is affiliated to the government as well as the international body, Basketball Federation of India.
सर यहाँ से. सर जो खिलाड़ी गांव में रहते हैं वो कैसे उनको इसका फायदा मिलेगा और वो कैसे अप्रोच कर सकते हैं इसमें क्वालिफाई करने के लिए?
एक्चुअली हर चीज का एक सिस्टम होता है. बास्केटबॉल जो है जैसे नेशनल चैंपियनशिप होती है, उसके पहले एक स्टेट चैंपियनशिप होती है. उस स्टेट चैंपियनशिप में डिस्ट्रिक्ट के लोग पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं. उसके पहले वो ब्लॉक लेवल पे भी चैंपियनशिप होती है. तो नेचुरली उसमें से बेस्ट सिलेक्टेड प्लेयर पहले डिस्ट्रिक्ट को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, फिर उसमें उसके बाद अगर वो अच्छे खेलते हैं तो स्टेट लेवल पे आते हैं, और नेशनली जब वो नेशनल लेवल्स पे खेलेंगे तो उसमें से जो बेस्ट प्लेयर्स हैं उनको चांस मिलेगा लीग में खेलने का. और नेचुरली जब लीग चालू होगी तो जो विलेजेस है, जैसे जैसे जिन लोगों को गेम में इंटरेस्ट है पता लगेगा कि अपना कैरियर भी वो बास्केटबॉल में बना सकते हैं, तो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग बास्केटबॉल की तरफ अट्रैक्ट होंगे.
And sorry, Praveen. Adding on to Mr. Gill, sir, we are also going to be working through a lot of boot camps, locally and internationally, to give the abilities to our players, and a lot of feeder league options as well in coming years. So we are creating the whole annual calendar, constantly going through people, kids who are from different villages all over the world, all over India, to help aspire their goals and then and help them play better.
My question is to Mr. Parveen. You talked of the rapid league format. Can you give us the details of how does it work and how does it ensure that all the players on the bench also get game time?
Sure. First of all, as I mentioned, mostly if you're a coach of basketball, you tend to play your best players. That might be 7 or 8. So the other players may not get onto the court. So what we do is we take those players, the 7 on the end of the bench, and we play a short form format before the game. So it's 4 quarters of 4 minutes with no timeouts, and the players have to play. And if we are able to, what we will do is to make sure that the percentage from those games actually qualify for the main league, which means that it's connected. It means that when the coaches are coaching for training, they're coaching the same things, the same style of play, the same way to play offense and defense. But it means everybody gets to play on game day, which is a huge plus for everyone. And as I mentioned before, that this has been in New Zealand for a year or so, 2 years now. And the under-18s finished 4th in the World Cup. And that's a testament to this rapid league. And that's what we can do. And you know, the President talked about how we can get up to the rankings of 25 and so on. I know that with this development program that we're embarking on, we can do that in 4 or 5 years. We absolutely can do that. It's just about giving people the opportunity. And that's what the Rapid League does as well. But it's attached to the main league, so it's not extra, no new players. It's just allowing the bench players to play.
हमने इंडिया में आईपीएल का क्रेज़ देखा है लोगों में. क्रिकेट के लिए लोग बहुत क्रेज़ी रहते हैं. अब बात बास्केटबॉल की हम कर रहे हैं, तो अब क्या लगता है कि लोग कितने क्रेज़ी होने वाले हैं अब आईएनबीएल के लिए भी?
Basically, I don't know Hindi, but I can understand. You should not compare with any other in the cricket, because 1984 they are number 1, the world championship. If you want win or if you want the business success, then we need a foundation. Any business, any success, it will start the foundation. This is the foundation day. This is not the winning day. The Federation and India, this is the foundation. Even INBL and BFI, this is a good start. This is a foundation day. Jagmohan Dalmia vision in cricket, they started almost 1980s. Number 1 World Cup, 1984. That time you can see the Kapil Dev movies or whatever. 1983. So, look, nobody believed that time how India has went the biggest story. Right now is number one. So almost 30 years journey. After that only they started in commercial model in cricket. After that only the IPL is winning. Now everyone saying IPL. They are waiting more than 30 years. Even they was in number one. So right now the league will help to changing the ecosystem in basketball, to starting the new academies. The basic. Yesterday we went to the inauguration. We have a good heights. For example, I met one girl 6.6 feet from Gujarat yesterday. So we have a talent. That's not a matter. But we need a continuity. After nationals, what we are going to do? The academies program, grassroots level programs. We have how do we focus the education? How do we focus the training programs, international training level programs? Once we set the rank will, within the 1 year, India 84 to right now 76 position after Kazakhstan match. How do we decrease our ranking system? Once India will become a top 10, definitely the commercial model will win. Definitely after cricket's, within 4 to 8 years, basketball will become the second game in business and successful model. That is our ambition.
Thank you, Arjunaji. Ma'am, I would also like to say something on record here. We are going to try very hard to mix a lot of entertainment and pop culture to this league. As you know, all the young youth and young population coming out of India, they're into kicks, the right jerseys, following the teams all over the world. There's a big pop culture popping up in India. We're gonna capitalize on that with our merchandising opportunities. We have a lot of inquiries coming through from Hollywood, Bollywood, NBA superstars, international superstars. So we now going to put together a very entertaining ecosystem for the Indians. So not only they're going to be fun on the court, we'll have a lot of other fun activities planned for the games, for people to come and be the right spectators and are sold out.
Thank you. I'd just like to add to the importance of foundation, getting the foundations as strong as you possibly can. It was mentioned before in the presentation, the New Zealand Men's League, Professional Men's League, has been in operation for 42 years. New Zealand's Women's Professional League is currently in its third season, number 3, and it finishes this weekend with the grand final in New Zealand. In the space of 3 years, this year, the women are being paid the same as the men professionally, pay parity. First time I've ever seen it in basketball. 50% attendance increase for the women's game this year. And every game is not only live in New Zealand on Sky Sport and around the world, but also live on ESPN in the United States. The reason why I wanted to highlight those 3 things is because if you get the foundations right and you work together, things happen really, really quickly. That's happened in the space of just 3 years. Working together with the same goal and the same ambition, things can happen very, very quickly. Those foundations from day one are the most important thing to get right. So I wish you well. I think it's going to be very, very strong based on what I've heard here today. Well done.
What is the age limit for a player to enter the league?
The age limit? Age limit or?
Age limit to enter the league.
Sure. So for Indian players, it's 25 or younger. And for international players, it's 25 and younger, except for 2 mentor players who can be over the age of 25.
Okay. Indian men basketball took part in 1980 Moscow Olympics. Can we expect another Olympic berth in 10 years?
Yes, of course, that is our ambition. Within 8 years, It's not upcoming. It's the U.S. Los Angeles, I think. It's not upcoming Olympics, but within the 8 years, our focus to participate in Olympics. The Asia, we have to enter the finals within 4 years, 3x3, men and women, and 5x5 also. That is the ambition we already set. That is our goal. Work is already started. Yeah.
हेलो सर, आप लोग इस लीग के बारे में जिक्र कर रहे हैं और मेरा सवाल यह है कि 4 साल आपकी इस लीग को हो गए इंटरनेशनल, लेकिन भारत में कितने राज्यों में आपने राज्य सरकारों को इसके बारे में जानकारी दी है? क्योंकि अलग अलग राज्यों में अगर इस लीग की जानकारी पहुंचेगी तो वहां की राज्य के युवाओं को भी जानकारी मिलेगी। मैं ये जानना चाहता हूं रुपेंद्र बराड़ जी से भी और अभिषेक जी से भी मेरा एक सवाल है बहुत महत्वपूर्ण कि इस देश में राज्यों की भूमिका बहुत अलग है, तो क्या आपकी लीग ने अगर अलग अलग राज्यों में भूमिका बनाई है आगे जाने की, तो कितनी राज्य सरकारों से आपकी बातचीत हो पाई है अभी तक?
हाँ जी, तो अभी हम इस लीग के थ्रू हमने पहले डोमेस्टिक लीग करवाई हुई है। वी हैव बीन टू, हम चले गए थे अराउंड 20 सिटीज में और 10,000 प्लेयर खेल चुका है पहले डोमेस्टिक लीग में। अब इंटरनेशनल लीग में हम उनको प्रोफेशनली जब वो प्ले करेंगे तो वी विल रीच आउट टू ऑल द स्टेट्स एंड द फेडरेशंस ओवर देयर टू मेक इट बिग। क्योंकि अभी अगर हम ग्रास रूट पे नहीं जाएंगे, बूट कैंप्स कर रहे हैं, ग्रास रूट पे जाएंगे, तभी तो ये हमारा जो विजन है कि गांव का बच्चा जाके बाहर की लीग में खेलेगा, तो ये सारा प्रोसेस सबसे शुरू हो जाएगा एंड नेक्स्ट 2 years यू विल सी द डिफरेंस।
और आज का दिन भैया फाउंडेशन है बास्केटबॉल लीग की, इंटरनेशनल बास्केटबॉल लीग की। हमारे देश में बड़ा हिस्टोरिक डे है और आप देखिएगा आने वाले समय में हम ग्रास रूट से ऐसे ऐसे बच्चों को निकाल के लाएंगे। हिंदुस्तान में टैलेंट की कोई कमी नहीं है, हर जगह